Yes, people, it is Hot 97. Today, Justin Bieber is my guest.
Yes.
The Biebs.
What's going on?
How are you, baby?
I'm good, and yourself?
I'm good. It is good to meet you.
Great to meet you.
I want to know today. I was thinking about it coming in. I was like, this guy has probably done how many interviews? He's probably done a million interviews.
Yeah, a
People
lot.
probably always ask you about, I don't know,
Questions.
the same questions,
Yeah.
right? And I'm just trying to think, like, what would I really want to know? And honestly, I was thinking, I want to know who you are. Like, I see you in two different ways as this, like, kid, but you're not really a kid anymore. You're 18.
Yeah.
And then we see images of you and your love and that kind of stuff. And I just wonder, what do you feel like? Do you feel like a grown-up? Do you still feel like a kid?
No, I mean, I feel 18. I feel my
do.
age. I feel that, you know, I just graduated, you know, moving on to just...
How does that work? What do they do? They come to your house? How does that work?
Well,
'Cause
the
that's not
principal,
normal,
the
you know,
principal came because I have a tutor that usually travels with
Right,
me, but for me to take the test, for it to be like approved, my principal had to fly out, so she flew out and made sure I was doing it myself and it wasn't someone else. So
you didn't hire somebody to take
yeah,
your
yeah,
test.
exactly,
Take
yeah.
the test for you. Do you feel like you miss out on, you know, going to school, going to prom, going to that kind of life?
Yeah, yes and no. I mean, I got in too much trouble at school, so I do better in like a one-on-one setting.
Really?
Yeah.
And then also, you don't go to prom, but you get to travel the world and you get to do things.
Exactly. Yeah.
Balance.
Yeah, I get to travel the world. See, so I mean, before I'd never even been on a plane before, so now being able to, you know, see all the amazing places. I just got back from Norway and Verona, Italy, like places I'd never
Mexico,
been.
I heard New Mexico
Yeah.
was crazy.
Oh my goodness. Mexico City.
Mexico City.
Yes,
sorry,
Mexico City was crazy. We performed for like 300,000 people, which
Heard
was
that
like the
was
record.
nuts.
Yeah, so it was nuts.
And Apollo, I heard you rock the Apollo.
Apollo, yes.
Listen, people, the Apollo Theater, the legendary, people don't always make it on that stage.
No,
too
yeah,
well.
and we performed in, and actually the circuit for the like the audio did cut out. So
I
we had to
heard.
perform the last song, basically a cappella with the fans. So
That's
it
amazing.
was cool.
That's hot. And it's gonna be on NBC, right? You did a
NBC,
special?
yes, we did a whole special
Last night was
all
the
around
first
the world.
night.
Yeah,
Tonight's-
last night was the first night, and you were asking like, you know, who are you? And I think that this NBC special really shows.
Really?
It shows a different side of me.
The reason I ask that is because I think of you in like this wholesome, like you seem like you come from this great family. You seem very like grounded and spiritual and all of that, and which is great. And then also, but then I look at your album and I see you listening, you know, you rocking with 2 Chainz on the remix,
Yeah.
Big Sean. You seem like you have you rapping over Dwick on the morning show. What is your hip hop, like what do you do at home? Are you listening to hip hop in the car?
Well, here's the thing, like,
Are you listening to ratchet hip hop? Are you listening to
Ratchet.
like?
I mean,
no, I mean like
it's
what do you-
different. It's different. I mean, you know, I grew up listening to like different things. Like my dad loved Tupac, so he
Really?
influenced me into Tupac when I was
So do
really.
you know any
I could
Tupac
spit
songs?
a Tupac verse when I was
Please,
like,
oh God,
when I was like
please do it.
8 years old. I could spit a Tupac verse. I could. All right, I can spit like Thug Mansions,
This is why I
or
mess with you.
Changes. Perhaps I was addicted to the dark side. Somewhere inside my childhood, and this my heart died. And even though we both came from the same places, the money and the fame made us all change places. Or,
Oh my
dear
God.
mama, don't cry, your baby boy's doing good. Tell the homies I'm in heaven and they ain't got hoods. Seen a show with Marvin Gaye last night. It had me shook, drinking peppermint schnapps with Jackie Wilson and Sam Cooke. Then some woman named Billie Holiday saying sitting there kicking it with Malcolm till the day came.
He was raised right. This boy was raised right.
I was raised.
He was
Right.
raised properly by good parents.
Good parents. That my dad had me
Was there
rapping.
any Biggie in the household?
There was not much Biggie,
Oh,
to be honest. I
I'm
can't.
going to
li- I-
personally send you the catalog today.
Yes,
So
I
that
mean,
the
now
next
that I'm
time-
in, you know, coming to New York, I love listening. I love Biggie, and I love listening to his flow. So I want to get into more Biggie, but
I'm
like
gonna-
even like
Before you leave today, I'm going to
yeah.
round up the catalog for you.
who was this? Paging me at 5:46 in the
Okay, all right.
morning. Crocodile. I go in.
Yes, Justin, thank you. That makes me
There you go.
feel. That makes
Okay.
me feel good. That makes me feel better.